Nothing says fucking lucid dream like bedhead. Nothing. Not a damn thing. So I shot up out of lucid dream, gather my shit to come to table, and what happens? Ye old tobacco doesn't there's no friction that stops this. Once you pick this up and you start to move, it doesn't. It's the worst situation for your tobacco containment. And where does it go? Can you scoop it up? No. No. It disappears and runs off into the burly fucking fibers of your I had this dream. It was incredible because what was going on was some level on top of what you're normally experiencing. Like if you're a guy and you're wanting to go to the club and you're looking at women, I was on the next level up, piloting the guy in the club, the guy at the mall, the guy at the comfortably. It was nice. It had a bit of nuance that the dream captured that made it stand out. Like, I really don't know how to describe it. I had it described to me by dream. That was the whole point of coming to Rush in here to make the attempt to share it. What is going on here? All kinds of error. I don't know if it is something that you can just put in words. Maybe a dream's the only way to have this experience. I wasn't prepared for psychological ramblings. Well, I'll tell you what happened. There was sometimes they're just so hard to get into words. Try to explain. So a friend of mine that I knew that had vanished came back, and they were in the dream, and they had probably already at some point in time qualified for the idea that they would be looking to get to this place too. They were doing something very weird. I don't know what it was exactly. Not really weird. I guess it was weird just because it was them. I don't know how to put this into words. There was something hanging, like a fighting dummy or something, like something you'd see where somebody would be sword fighting a fucking like a person or something. And then there was people running out of a burning cave that flooded in there, and they were all telling their story. And there was some way, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to describe this at all. I apologize. I'm gonna have to wrangle the concept of what it is before I can even picture it. It's not like the details do it. It's not like the details would make sense of it. You had to be in the first person seat to understand what the hell was going on. And that doesn't work for second person. That doesn't work. I could tell you the details and all that shit. You'd be like, that doesn't make any sense. Because it wouldn't. Okay? You'd be right. It wouldn't. Not only did I lose my tobacco, I lost my fucking vision. Well, maybe I found it. I know what I need to bring it into this world. I guess it's time to go to school. Oh, I got that sleep that I didn't wake up 30 fucking times to piss. It was deeper. It was necessary to get that sleep. I had already woke up an hour or so ahead. I had to rush and fucking go outside to the restroom and all that shit. It was foggy out there. It was like that surreal nice fog that you get. Maybe you don't. If you've had it when it's warm outside and it had been cold and there's fog residual, it's that fog. It was a fluffy nice fog. A fucking fluffy, fine fluffy fog. That's not what I wanted to happen with my tobacco. That was the worst case scenario. It just went on to just upside down to itself. It was only a little bit. Oops. Well, one good thing, when I went, the little change I had yesterday to go, the guy tried to get all of it for a single like amount, which they only cost 69 cents. I was like, no, give me the 69-cent one. He gave me some bullshit, some new cigar. It wasn't even the thing I would get normally. And it came back and I found up here twice as much change as I'd spent, bringing it up to the right total for what I wanted to get yesterday. It's not a big gain at all, if any, but it is to me, motherfucker. Just wanted to have the right amount of money for the one fucking thing that I wanted. If it was a drink, a drink. If it was a cigar, it was going to be a cigar. It wasn't going to be trying to borrow a quarter and get nothing. No. Because this money was already forfeited. It had already come up in the try to get the drink, which I did. I should have said thank you. I did with my face. I don't know if that's appropriate though. You ready for school? I was ready yesterday. I went during the weekend to the school to get the days ahead, so I'm not behind. And I am ahead. But it froze up because everything's been freezing up. The guy's like, is everything back to normal? It's like, no, it's not. It's buggy, but it's on. It's just extremely buggy. Mouth is extremely dry and tart. That's not what you want in the morning. Extremely tart and dry mouth. It's not pleasant. It's not desirable. With a touch of mud gut. It says, yes, I'm ready. It doesn't, it's just froze. Hello? Hello? been asking me very stupid questions about customers. I'm like, you're focusing on the bad stuff. You're leading where I'm trying to follow because you're teaching me, but you just selected and dismissed a whole area of valid inquiry. So don't tell me like I'm supposed to know. I'm like, this whole area is valid for questioning, and so is this, and so is that. It's like you already knew where you were going. You're leading the question, and it agreed. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I'm like, well, so what is it? Why don't you be more? Because it's a robot. It says, Maestro can make mistakes. Check important info. It just leaves that at the bottom. So, as a cautionary reminder, you should have that in front of real teachers. Teacher can make mistakes. May break up with husband and start to fuck 18-year-old boys. Every 18-year-old boy has wanted that. You should still take that bitch to jail, though. I want the boy to get that. Because we all wanted it. Okay? Just saying right now. It's usually when it's like a 13-year-old boy. You look at the woman like, what's wrong with you? What's really wrong with you? That I don't... I can't condone that. There's something real fucked up with that. So yeah, standards are different, yeah. But they're still basically not pursuant of too young lover. Disgust. If a man does it, it disgusts me. If a woman does it, also disgusting. But it's like, I would be disgusted of the woman that's trying to fuck the younger man. Not the man. The woman would disgust me. Something would be wrong with her. When you get wrinkly and 90, are you still attracted to your wrinkly and 90-year-old woman whose whole body looks like the elbow meat? I think you have to be that person wrinkly yourself to know. Inquiring minds dare to find out.